Hello everybody, this is Ms. Hotshot. Today I thought I would share with you something we're going to have for dinner tonight. Somebody at work was mentioning about how they like cabbage stew, and I had a head of cabbage in the refrigerator for something else, but then I got the hankering for cabbage stew, just like my mom and my two grandmothers. So, speaking of grandmothers, this is my Grandma Violet's soup pan. I love this pan. She had it for years and years, ever since I can remember when I was little, and my mom said she had it when she was a teenager. So, that's how old this thing is. And I'm 59 years old. And I use it for chili. I use it for beans and ham. And this time, I decided I'm going to use it for cabbage stew. I also have my grandmother's roaster that looks just like this, but it's a roaster for hams and turkeys. And she used it ever since my mom said she was little. So it's much older than this pan. And my grandmother, up until she couldn't cook anymore, used it for every single holiday and birthday. And this pan here, well, any kind of soup is what went in it. So here we go. I made a cabbage stew. Now, I'll tell you what's in it, but I'm not going to be like some of those and want to cut up everything and show you piece by piece how to make it, because this is just too easy, too simple. An 8-year-old can do it with a little bit of supervision with a knife. But what we have is, of course, the cabbage. We have carrots. There's onion in it. There's potatoes. There's ham. There's garlic, there's salt and pepper. Now, I do not peel my potatoes simply because I like the potatoes, and all the vitamins you really need are in the peel. Not just the potato meat, it's also in the peel. Doesn't that look good? I know it looks good. I can't wait to try it. Now, I cut up everything. I cut the carrots up in chunks. And I also cheat a little bit, and I leave a few carrots kind of whole. I chunk up some ham. I chunk up the potatoes. I get the cabbage and I cut it up into small slices. And you can either put it in slices or you can put it in little chunks, however you want to do it. And there you go. Doesn't that look good? Oh, we're steaming up the camera. But there we go. I also use the one big main ingredient besides the cabbage is chicken broth. I love chicken broth in this stuff. Now, some people will use beef broth because they will use beef instead of ham, and that's good also. See, look, I cheated. I didn't cut them all up. But there you go. Salt, pepper, some garlic. Put it on high for a few minutes to get it good and hot, and then turn it back down. I've got it sitting on 2, and it'll sit on the stove all day and cook. Now, there's too much here in this pot for my crock pot. My crock pot's little. And whatever reloading from the hot pot and I do not finish eating, I can freeze this. I can put it in small containers or in small freezer bags and just portion it out as we want it when we want it. And Lord knows I have made a lot, but that's okay. It was a good size hit of cabbage. So, there you go. And with it being a cold winter day, this is what my family would get sometimes when it's so cold outside. You don't want to go out and go get something to eat, which anymore going out to eat is too expensive. This right here was very inexpensive, and there's enough meals here that, well, it's going to last a while. So there you have it. A good pan of cabbage stew. Very simple, very easy. Just remember, after you turn it up and get it good and hot, remember to turn it back down for the rest of the day on a low heat. That way it'll cook slowly. And every now and then come in and check it and stir it, and it should be okay. So, on that note, I'm going to say like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Show me a picture of a pan or something you use in the kitchen that used to belong to your grandmothers. I'm sure somebody's got something they would love to share, and I would love to see it. And in the meantime, try to stay nice and warm on these very cold winter days. It's only the beginning of February, and well, I should say the first week of February, and we've got 3 more weeks to go. And February in Ohio is never very nice to us, but that's okay. So, on that note, I'll see you on the flip side.